welcome to the stream. My name is Aaron, better known on Board Game Arena as webberaj. If you're just catching this VOD on YouTube, I'm just about to jump into another Terra Mystica stream on BGA. Current arena season is Fjords, so I'm going to be jumping over to another one of those games. Just got a table match here, so let's jump over to the game board. We can break down the setup. So, what do we got here? Oh, we've got a great table. This is a lot of fun. So Was Gips or something, is a great player. I don't know them personally very well, but they're like all over this arena season. They're doing really very, very good. They're an incredibly strong player. Let's actually look at some of these players' ratings just for a second. I've played Terra Steel a couple times over the last couple of days. I often refer to this player as Terra Steel just because this is their arena account. But yeah, they're rated incredibly highly, and been doing really well in arena. So high ranking, high arena season, high ranking, very high arena season, and I recognize Roland. I don't remember. Yeah, so I've played tons, very strong as well. So this is definitely a tough table. So Roland picks Darklings in first seat, which, Darklings are always fine. First seat might end up with Temp Ship, is the only sort of downside to Darklings here, or I guess it's just Cult Coins or an extra worker or something. Second seat is not going to get the spade, so second seat is going to get one of these three. Probably not Worker Power, with this being a dig round. This Worker Power is very helpful for trying to secure double dig. So they can get the first priest off to probably Earth or something, or they can do something, they can be a faction that can really use Temp Ship quite well. So they can try to make some use of Temp Ship. It could also be Mermaids, actually in second seat, that takes Temp Ship to steal double dig. That could be an option. So if they get Temp Ship, then they can open with a Dwelling Rush. Or if someone else takes Temp Ship in third seat, then they can take Worker Power and just sort of do just still get double dig, which is very good. So Witches always come to mind as being strong with Temp Ship. Definitely comes to mind. I have to throw something in, and I gotta be kind of quick about it. I guess we can just do another Witches game. Scoring on the pass tiles isn't great. We're missing ship VP. We're missing big building bonus. So it's a little annoying for Witches that want their stronghold out. To not have an event that you can build it, or a pass tile to score off of it. You would just basically have to just build it straight up. It's going to help you score in other rounds. It's going to help you found a town. It's going to help you get an extra dwelling out this round. So it's not the end of the world, but it's just a little annoying that there isn't a big building event in 1 or in 3 or a pass tile or something. Makes it slightly awkward. Makes it actually a little awkward for Darklings too. This could be almost a better track for. This is actually a pretty good Engineers track in some regards. That they're apt to want another temple in round 3. This is very good scoring. I really like round 5 trading posts for them. This is when they want to found their towns and usually can. This is actually a decent Engineers setup. But alas, we have sandwiched Mermaids, Darklings, and Giants. I think I'll just go after Darklings for a little bit. Mermaids can handle the sandwich surprisingly well on this map, I've come to realize. So who bid? Oh, Was Gips bid Darklings down to 22, and then people have jumped over to Witches. Okay, so with Giants in, it changes it up a little bit, because Giants, of course, have no use for the spade. So this means third seat takes the spade. Giants Might take temp ship in some worlds, probably just take worker power. Um, they can build a stronghold and get out a dwelling without taking a power action, and then they might take a priest or just take a coins action or something like that. Um, so that means mermaids just get the spade, which means witches probably take temp ship, and then that means that the priest just goes up to darklings in first seat. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Weber stream equals a giant stream apparently these days. Yeah. Darklings in first seat, just getting to open like, I'm on a Darklings kick these days, and I need to not auction like bid based on like what I want to play, but it tends to be what I do. Okay, I'd love to play Darklings here. Darklings might have worker issues to get a Sanctuary out in round 2, unless they passing on to worker power would actually be really helpful for Darklings. This might be a game where there's not enough coins. Like, this is a game where I might be tempted if I thought there were slightly more coins to open Earth 2. Because what I would love to do is temple 2 dwellings into a round 2 Sanctuary and then get a temple. This might actually be a double econ Darklings game, to be honest. I think they need both Earth 2 and Fire 1 here to make this work. I just want to do that. So let's bid on what I want to play, not what's actually good. Witches are probably fine here. And then if you're jacked enough because you go double econ, you just afford this temple. So you just build super tall, and Earth 2 and Fire 1 just allow you to do that. You probably just get 1 town in round 4, and then you just try to smash this. I don't know, and hope it's enough. Yeah. Damn it, was Gibbs... Oh, I guess witches have been bid down a bunch. I just want to play Darklings right now. I used to never want to play Darklings. I just got sick of Darklings because everyone picked them. And then I realized Darklings are actually a really complicated faction if you want to play them at a very high level. And they're just really fun to do, like, to just try to get a ton of econ and do funky stuff. I suppose I should look at starting spots and stuff, hey? Giants probably just do normal stuff, assuming they get a neighbor. They'll have a neighbor here with witches or here with witches, and then witches will probably just temp ship to the other. So Giants have neighbors on one of these at the very least with witches, and probably mermaids. Mermaids tend to almost always start E4 on this map, and then the question is G6 or F7. Both are annoying for Darklings. G6 is more annoying. So it's probably like all of this stuff. And then it's this stuff. And then the power party is here. Witches might strand a temple if they open temple in a couple dwellings. It'd be amazing to be able to take this hex. Oh, I guess as Darklings you just get this stuff. Maybe as Darklings, you can actually, this is one of those weird games, even if Giants take all this stuff, which they probably do, because Giants can dig G4 in turn 2, and you're not strong enough to triple dig it. This is like a round 4 dig if it was left open, and that's pretty strong. So Giants beat you to that, but then they don't care about this hex. They're not going to waste a hex on it. They're not going to waste a dig. So Darklings just get their town here, like just get their Sanctuary town here. And then they probably just dig this at their leisure. They sort of over town. And then they probably just get to come through here. Now, I don't know that that means that they connect. Connection is very tricky. Okay. Earth, yeah, I think so too, George. Cult seem pretty open this game. Yeah, I'm not touching him. Yeah. So then witches hang out with me over here. They either take this hex or don't. I don't really care either way because I'm getting both of these regardless. And then even if I do get f7, it's still a bridge. So there's just a town here. There's just a town here. And then I just don't connect, basically. It's basically the long and the short of it. The way I connect is by getting c4. And I would need c4. I would need to start on c5 and upgrade ship and dig c4 because it's important to me. But upgrading ship means you're not doing something else, and I don't super love that. So I just don't think that's in the cards. I think this gets built on in turn 1. There's a weird chance, actually, that you take h6 before giants do if connection's important to you. I'm just going here, and then I don't know. We'll keep connection open because people are... Mermaids are in a sandwich here. Oh. So I'm just getting worker power. Okay. Okay, so I'm just getting worker power. All right, I'm just going to start the power party here, and then I think what I'm going to do is try to buy a priest. All right, I don't really see the urgency. Sanctuary? Yeah, I could. I always hated on worker power. It just basically means, traditionally, you don't send your priest to Earth, so it's that much worse. Sending your priest to Earth gives you 3 power. But like versus the 2 worker tile, if you start on the 2 worker tile, it's 2 workers. If you start on worker power, you're a 3 power better and 1 worker worse. Well, you convert the priest to a worker, there's your second worker. And your 3 power better, which is the same power you would get going up generally with a traditional Earth 1 priest to Earth, 4 leech, worker's action, 3 power convert to 3 coins kind of thing. So it is basically the same, it's just literally worse by 3 Earth steps. So that's 5 coins in a spade worse. And 4 points. But yes, it would actually hit this track pretty well because I'd be getting extra dwellings out this round. Like, it's attractive to try to do it here because... to try to, like, dig here twice because it's a dig round. But it's actually the same because if I did Temple 2 Dwelling into Sanctuary into Temple, it would be 4 points, 0 on the track, and then 4. Whereas if I open Sanctuary, I'm just getting 2 dwellings out next round. Okay, so the workers got taken. So I'm just going to take a priest here. Am I supposed to send this priest to Earth as opposed to just digging down a dwelling? I will, I guess, maybe if giants don't, I'll consider it. But I also just don't mind getting 2 dwellings down in the first round. So if I'm just digging down a dwelling, I guess I can just go here because there's a chance I'll get more leech. So I'll just do this, I guess. Here and then h4, just trying to maximize the leech. Oh, what am I talking about? I don't have enough workers to do 2 dwellings because I started on worker power. Yeah, the second priest was silly. Guess I could send a priest to water or just save it for next round. So I know I'm taking Earth 2. Nice. Okay, so I get an extra power. Just going to take a coins action here. I'd actually love another worker here. I'd love to go Sanctuary and a Dwelling next turn. So I might pass on the TP bonus, as lame as that is. Yeah, yeah, it's probably Priest of Water. I've just decided if I want to double dig something fancy. Like I could double dig F4. I'm just trying to be like, is that good? What does that do? Not much. But I'm just sort of trying to toy around with the fact that like I can also double dig something if it's important to me next turn. I don't really think it is. Priest of Earth is still reasonable, but I actually like Priest of Water here. It seems goofy, and it is kind of goofy, but it's got to be done. I just want my 3 dwellings. So hold on 1 second, folks. All right. All right, see you, Olaf. Yeah, it could have, but a worker and a coin is better than... Like, it could have bought that, but I'd rather just take the worker and save my power for coins. I might actually get G4 here, because I think was Gibbs takes D5 here. This is super cool for Giants. You hardly ever see this happen. Like, someone cuts them off, and it's always like, this is really nice. So here I'm just going to dig down a dwelling. I mean, it doesn't really matter what order, but I might as well delay giving people leech. So I do this. Yeah, I'm going to take Fire 1 deranged. And so if I'm, yeah, so I might as well just take the, like, build the dwelling first so I can delay giving people power. I'm not sure how much it matters, but I honestly didn't look. But just in terms of general sequencing, I usually, like, you know, give power later, just in case someone wants to take a power action rather than burn more power tokens, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's sort of double econ. It's kind of a cheat code because Darklings take more favors than other people, so it's double econ, and I'm taking a point scoring favor in round 3. Like it's kind of like double econ cultist. It's like, you know, you might skip 1 point's favor, but I'll probably still end up with like water 1 and air 1 this game. So it sounds a little spicier than it is. Triple econ maybe. A round 3 air 2. If it came with a worker, you might I might be sold. Uh, Reason it made sense is because I was short workers and I really wanted to get a sanctuary out round 2. I wanted to end sanctuary 3 dwellings into round 2. It was really important to me. Um, and I needed Earth 2, and there were Earth coins to be had as well. Like, Earth 2 just seemed like a very good starting favor, but it's also just not the highest coin game, and it just seemed like one of those situations where I couldn't decide between Earth 2 and Fire 1. They both seemed very, very strong and borderline necessary. And when two things seem very strong and necessary and you can't choose between them, then usually that's a sign for me that you just want both of them. So that's sort of my thought. Are you throwing snowballs at me? That's fun. What am I doing next round? Not getting a coins action. Okay. It's a bit of a problem. Oh, but I can also just build a temple. I'm building a temple. I need 8 coins for that. So I just take worker power. I think I just take worker power, and it gets me closer to a coin action. And if there's a chance that I now have power for coins, if for some reason Roland doesn't want them. I mean, Roland might want double dig. Probably. Oh, he's on temp ship. But no, he's not double digging. He has nowhere for 2 spades. I don't know what he does with his power. Yeah, so my fire one's important. Yeah. And like I just wanted a round 3 temple. Basically, it's like that's the reason for Earth 2, and there's like no two worker bonus in the game, and a round 3 temple that I wanted to hit meant I needed Earth 2, and then I don't. There aren't enough coins here for me. So I guess it doesn't really matter I build this temple. Love to get another dwelling out, but I also don't want to down convert. Like I'd be giving up a coins action to do that. It's always a little bit of trouble with down converting too much power. Is it like if I get some leech this game, like this turn, then I would probably down convert for a down convert for another dwelling. Another dwelling just feels right here. Was Gips is templing up. Kind of puts his temple in a bit of an awkward spot. Not convinced you'll need a coin action. No, I think I need like 3 of them. Yeah, I could send a priest to a cult. Could actually send one to Earth now. I guess I'm getting 2 power from. Yeah, that's true. It's a good point. Water 1. I assume that's what I'm taking here. Right? Yeah, it's water 1. George, you've had an effect on me because I, at least for a second, stopped to see if there was a chance that water 2 was interesting. I concluded it wasn't, but I actually stopped for a second. I probably should have sent a priest to Earth. Yeah, I'd love G3. I don't imagine Terra Steel allows me to get G3. Yeah. I mean, like, if they passed, I would 100% like just smash that right now. I mean, having said that, I can H3, H2, which is pretty cool. I can also just connect this game. Like, I have a lot of priest production. I can chew through this stuff. And I have to town up next round anyhow. And I don't have any neighbors here. Like, the cheap thing to do is I3. And then what? Like, I guess I can just dwelling town? Or do I just go here and get... Yeah, figuring out this town and where I want to dig. Like, I can just connect if it's important to me. I think I do just end up priest to earth here. I don't know. So I think I do just build a dwelling here. I think that's very important. And I think it's H5. Is that correct? No, I gotta think about this. That seems... Well, the thing is, with that priest to earth, I can I3, and then where do I go from there? Right? Like, then it's just kind of efficient next turn. Like, I'd need to dig to a neighbor next turn. So I could go I3 and then take, like, this or something, and this. I either take G3 or mermaids take it, and then I have a neighbor. Like, I can just do this and try to town around mermaids somehow. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I've just scored network points with Darklings successfully. And it's... Giants will have an okay network game. Mermaids are sandwiched. And witches don't have, like, a stronghold. Like, I think there might be network points to be had. So maybe it just is H5? And then next turn it's H6 and a TP for a ship town and a dwelling in I6, I8 or something. It is not super clear where I'm shipping to. Like, I could 2-ship up here and Giants probably leave this stuff alone. And then I ship up here. So it's 2-ship and I try to do stuff. The question is, am I still going to end up digging this stuff out? So am I just better off digging a big dwelling town next turn to get better worker production? right? Like just digging this stuff out, I can build a big dwelling town and then delay trading posts until the next round. That kind of also makes me happy. I don't know. We'll do this. I'm not sure it's correct. It does seem very good for scoring. Yep, I agree. It's true. It's true. But you would still need that town later. And a ship town, like, you'd still need that town later. And other economy isn't going to snowball better. Like, just taking a ship town in 4 coins is the same amount of long-term points. And I don't know that it makes sense to obviate the immediate need to take a bad town. Um, yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, I can just pass here. A spade doesn't seem terrible, actually. And I down convert 1 in case I'm getting some more leech. Am I? Giants don't have their dig. Mermaids. No one's giving me leech, so I'd rather just a full power bowl. I'd just rather a full power bowl because it keeps me closer to a coins action. Unless this is supposed to be a trading post, it's not going to be. Yeah, and it's just closer to a coins action again as well. So I think it's just a pass here. And then I just take the spade. And I open with a coins action, and I take a ship town. And yeah. I can take a bridge on I7. I mean, the other interesting thing is I could dig here. I could take a priest town, just buy a bridge, and not take a ship town, and then just double dig this. Like, I'll have 3, 4. A priest town is 5 digs, right? So I could actually I won't town next round. I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I can like build this stuff out. Not taking a ship town yet. I think ship towns are better the earlier you take them. Isn't that correct? I just think I need a bridge anyhow, and if I'm going to buy a bridge, like I can just take a ship town through a bridge in a sense. It's like a bridge is what I'm trying to argue is in a sense actually an economic play, not a loss, because it's giving me the shipping that I need. I tend to think you want to take like economic towns earlier because they can help you snowball. Oh, I see. That's an excellent point. Yep, bridge means I'm not committing. I also don't have to take h6 next turn. I mean, I still think it's just a coin's action. I might just take the bridge here. Doesn't make a ton of sense. I guess I actually have to. I have to town up first. Wish I had one more dig is the problem, because then I could just build a dwelling town and save all my TPs for next turn. Well, yes, I can dwelling town if I don't take h6. If I take h6, this is 4 spades, so I have that. And then what do I take as a town? Maybe I just don't take i7 and it is a ship town, and then I just dig this stuff. But if I want to dig i7 this turn and secure it with a bridge, I'm sort of short something. I mean, I think I'll just start with this. And maybe actually that coins action means it's a priest town, not a ship town. Because the question is, do I want to spend 5 victory points on 4 coins? I mean, I have enough for a priest and a bridge now. So I could dwelling here. Take a priest. Buy a priest. And get a bridge, and then dig down both of these dwellings. And then I don't take I don't take a ship town yet. That actually seems okay. Yeah. And then the bridge town isn't, normally bridges are anti-economic, but it isn't actually. It's actually saving me shipping. So the bridge will actually snowball in a weird sense, because it's another dig and some coins that will do something. So is anyone going to bridge or priest block me? I don't think so. I like the efficient leech right now, so I might actually just dig and take a priest town. It would have to be mermaids that would take a priest. I mean, there's a chance they do. I don't think they do, but let's just take the priest. Yeah, and then if I can get 3 dwellings down this turn, that's max worker production. That's it, guys. We got this. It's a little generous of me. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do. Letting giants through here. All right, next turn I want to pass tile, but I do have a very long round, and I want to see this through. This is sometimes where my games don't always go that good, is that, like, you know, I can figure out these puzzles eventually, but they don't give me any tempo. Like, this isn't a flexible plan. Like, it's just a plan that needs to be executed. No one has any weird shipping or anything. Yeah, we're good. So giants just get to connect these 3 red hexes and these 2 red hexes. This has to just be very good for giants. It's like max stronghold, single temple for some points, max worker production. They're on a dwelling pass tile, 2 towns in a town round. Oh, I guess this town was earlier, but still. So I will pass for giants pass tile if they get out of this round. Ob. Yeah, is the town here that good? Because I would need to. It's a point worse. So I'd be trading a point and 2 workers for 4 coins and 2 power, and also forcing myself to spend my power on a worker's action. But what I get to do now is build this dwelling, which is really good because my cult spade can go over here. Because I just get to, like, I'll pass last. Coins for witches, presumably. I think that's what they need. Well, they're actually pretty short on. I don't know what witches are up to. They need spades by the looks of it. They need a stronghold or something. I guess they're just digging this stuff and they're building trading posts here this round and the little town next round. And yeah, probably. Oh, they have temp ship. Okay, so he is trying to get out of here. So he has 2 ship. So that gets him here. I mean, it gives him some other stuff to dig. I don't... Anyhow, not my business. All right, all the cults are full. Sick. I guess I just build here. I get more leech. I also would like to expand, so I actually want I2. Not this very moment, but so like I want to double dig this. I might even do that now. I'm okay with the free power from witches and giving them 1 in return. Could take this, and then I TP and then dwelling. This is safe. Might be, but isn't... Yeah, it's like, it's hard to say. Like, no one really wants H2. Mermaids will take this, probably. But maybe they don't care about this stuff as much because they're like, this is a town. Unless they landscape or sanctuary here and then actually try to dig this stuff out with no neighbors. You know, if I could ever get F1, basically, that feels like a town, because then, like, this seems diggable or something. So, yeah, but to get to F2, it's a lot of stuff, because it's 3 ship from here, which is ridiculous. So I'd need to dig, dig, and then dig on 1 ship. So, just going to assume giants have better stuff to do with their spades than to cut this off, and I'm just going to do this because I don't actually know what I'm doing right now. I have to think about that. I mean, I also just do have resources for shipping, and I'm building trading posts right now, which are a worker-intensive building, not a coin-intensive building, that then also provide coins. So I'm good on coins here. Not sure what that priest to earth bump was. A desperate need for 2 coins. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. Now that witches have taken single spade and couldn't double dig, I'll now do this. So I have to found a town already, which means any additional structures are just me over-towning. I would love to carve out a 3rd town. I also just need spots for expansion next turn. But maybe it's just a priest town? Am I just building 3 more trading posts this turn? Ship town might be the play. Yeah, it might be. Do I have enough priests? Like, do I want to buy both a priest and coins at slightly inefficient rate? Or do I just want the priest or just the coins? These are more efficient than a ship town. So what is it that I'm actually short? I have 6 more priests this game. The other thing I could do is build a temple for Air 1 and 3 more trading posts, which is 14 coins. Coin town seems incorrect. I guess it just is a ship town. And to hit this round, I just am going to overtown. So it is just a 2-town game. So I'm going to start, I think I am going to do that, and then I'll just try to find a place to expand next round. I'll just upgrade ship. So it's going to be 3 TPs and a temple for air 1. Yeah, I'm still taking 3 for 2s. I can also just down convert a coin. I'm going to give this to witches now. Shipping gets me on to C8. Yeah. So a trading post and a temple does seem very good. So I think it's that. And if I get another leech, I will also upgrade shipping this turn. So I'm just going to upgrade here while giants can't accept the leech. I can also just dig down a dwelling this turn. The temple's just better. And I'm gonna have to dig, take something to black. Because I'm gonna have a lot of priest production. So I need to double dig this turn. Yeah. They have 2 scoring papers though. It seems pretty good. They've sent so many priests to cults. This last priest has to be a ship upgrade or a priest bump, or it's a worker. Oh, I guess the cults are full anyhow, so it doesn't matter. But it's just odd to see giants with this is what caught my eye. 2 priests and you're overproducing. Yeah, it's because they've sent 5 to cults. It's a lot. Okay, so giants are really trying to stall here. And I don't want them to have my pass tile. Right, so I'm not getting mermaids pass tile because as soon as they pass, giants will. But I don't want to pass and allow mermaids to have mine is really the key. So I'm just going to I mean, with 2 shipping, this actually opens up black. I wonder if I should be digging this to blue. That seems ridiculous. Could have had a 0 ship game, yeah. Terra still just upgrade shipping. It's funny. So I don't know here. Not gonna have the biggest network. I can get down 4 more structures, and then the trading post. I don't know that I get 5 structures down to get to 15 network. Yeah. Giants do stay in, and then I pass for the priest and the 2 coins, I think. Is actually the worker more important? I need 1 priest for shipping. What I would love is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 workers worth of stuff, and I'm short a worker. And that would be 5 structures. 1, 2. So if I get 5 structures down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would need 1, 2, a 3rd priest. So I'm actually short a worker, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 coins. I have 9, and then my 9, 10, 11, 12. So can I still do it with the priest for just 2 extra points? My power, I would have 11 coins, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would need 2 coins and a worker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So can I get 2 coins and a worker out of this power? This is 5, so that's, yes, exactly. So I actually just take this. It's just better points. And I can accept 5 priests. Yeah. I think that's okay. So it's a bummer that both these guys are getting a pass tile, because he's going to pass right now for the dwelling scoring, and the Giants pass on the TP bonus. Ugh. So that's kind of just bad break stuff there. We all had kind of long rounds, but I don't know. Oh, I need a ship upgrade as well. Whoops. Yeah, I should just use the friggin'... This is what I get for being lazy. Upgrade ship. 5 dwellings and a TP. Yeah, that might have been correct range, to be honest. Trading post and 5 dwellings. 7 workers and a priest. And a lot of coins. Yeah, that's an issue. I mean, I think I just start by doing this. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I'll take the stuff I can take. I'll do this. Maybe worker power was correct. I mean, I can also just keep it on 1 ship and see what I can get with that, because it saves my coins. Like, I can just... Yeah, this is annoying. I'm just going to refresh. Oh, okay. So I don't need to upgrade ship. 1 dig, 2 dig, 3 dig, 4 dig, 5 dig. This is all assuming no one disrupts me. So I've got the priests, and I don't need shipping. I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workers, so I'm short a worker, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins. So I need 2 coins and a worker out of this, which I have. Okay. Oh, yeah, or this too. Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3 digs for 3 hexes. Yeah, exactly. So I'll take this and then take this. If mermaids take this, I take this. Taking this stuff just allows me to like have an extra priest for... I mean, I don't think it's going to matter anywhere else. It's just going to be a dig anyhow, but I don't need any more leech. And then I should get down to 15 structures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workers is 3, and I have 2 coins. That's 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'm just going to take this. Doubt this is going to matter, but so then I'll have 3 points, 2, 2, 2. Pass for a big old 4. 8 points on priests. 89. Cults are, I don't know, 1 and 1. I'll call this 2 and 4 is 8, and 10 is kind of conservative. And then network is, Giants are not doing, oh, what do they have for shipping? So they're getting to 2 shipping, so they have 1, 2, 3 more dwelling spots. And do they get all 4 dwellings out? Priest, no, probably not. So is it like a 3-way tie? Anyhow, I don't think I'm beating many people. Oh, and they haven't used their dig. Yeah. So I think I'll just do this. I don't think it really matters, and it's actually just giving free power to Terra Steel. So why would I go on H11? What else are my priests being used for other than digs? Whoop. I'm actually going to undo this. Oh, it's a free power anyhow because he's full. All right, fine. Yeah. I don't know, is it 9 network? Damn, I thought this was going to be a better game. Maybe it's probably 130. Yeah, they didn't, I think they didn't build a stronghold as part of it. They just kind of rushed Earth 1 and didn't really have a game plan. It was kind of an awkward game for witches. I mean, mermaids being in is annoying. The track didn't say to build a stronghold. I don't know. Giants had a lot of good stuff happen to them and got D5, which is just like annoying for them. You know, stuff. Yeah, I mean, mermaids were just opening temp ship here, so. No, mermaids aren't that strong on this map, but they're decently. Stronger in a sandwich. I mean, I think they hate gray a lot on this map. I think they fight with gray over some of the same territory and not necessarily green. I think it's a bit of a fire and ice effect, slightly. Alright, so this was a fun game, but I don't know that it was really a solid game plan. Who am I giving power to? Probably a 2-for-1 for witches. Why don't I know how to spell sandwich? Oh, there's no T. Right. Yeah, it could have been the case deranged for sure. I mean, my extra structures didn't score me another town or network points in a meaningful way. So I guess I just delay and take the workers, right? Um, Giants still have a dig and 3 dwellings. A dig left and not enough resources for 3 dwellings. Well, actually, wait a second. 7, 8, 9. That's exactly enough for 3 dwellings, but they only get 2 down because they lost a red. So I do tie giants on network, and I tie mermaids on network. But mermaids and giants just have both better pass points and cults. Like I have basically 6 points to my name, so I'm 106 here. And Terra Steel is like, well, he's just going to take even more cult points from me, probably. It's probably just a priest to air and 1 to fire or something. Maybe he defends his position on Earth, thinking, no, giants aren't going to do anything other than just build. Oh, he did. He defended his position on Earth, thinking giants might go for a temple. I think. So that's a point better for me. So I'm just going to change this to blue first. What am I trying to do? Oh, I'm changing it to black. Yeah, I'm changing it to black. Oh, witch is passed. Never mind. I was just trying to delay giving them leech in case it mattered for anything. That was silly. Ugh. Tried for a network game there, but it just did not work out. Damn it. Okay, well, that was fun. What's Skip saying? He regrets the round 2 town. So I guess Giants just win this? Yeah. Oh gosh, this is even worse than I thought. I'm not entirely sure what went so bad for me this game. Taking the priest in round 1 might have been a bit of a mistake. I don't know. I guess mermaids are just fairly good in. Oh, it's going to lose me a lot of arena points. So I didn't even score more points than Giants here. Why is that? So we both hit the track pretty well. I get bonus cards and cults. And then I started with last. I got 34 dig points. I got 34 dig points and gave up 15 of those for power. Got good favor tile points because I had that round 3 temple was pretty clutch. Damn, mermaids got a lot of favor tile points. I guess they had an early earth one and a water one. I don't know. Yeah, and this was annoying. How much power did I gain through structures? 32. So I gained a lot of power. I gained a lot of power. It wasn't too inefficient. 32 for 15 is fine. It's actually better than 26 for 10, I think. So I got lots of leech. My pass tiles maybe weren't amazing. What were my power actions? 2 priests, a worker's action, a bridge, and 2... it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, well, it's tricky because you're right. In order to connect, it's slower. That's interesting. Terra Steel is saying he thinks mermaids are a top 3 faction on Fjords. Yeah, Giants did get handed a lot. What did mermaids get handed? Mermaids opened with a dwelling rush, right? Did they? No, they just took double dig on temp ship and then opened with Earth 1, I guess. So they got double dig, Earth 1, Water 1, Air 1. See, this is and they still managed to just like win network. Yeah, mermaids are upper half for sure. Um, uh, Interesting. Well, this was a lot of fun. Um, Not sure what lessons I've learned from this one, which is always why games are a little frustrating. Like what I would do differently next time. Yeah, I don't really know. Because only two pass tiles in the game sort of hurts everyone the same. Late dwellings just take Earth 1. I hear people say that sometimes. I don't understand what the correlation is to when dwellings are, when the dwelling event is, how that, how you reevaluate fact, or how you like evaluate favor tiles based on where in the track they are. Like, if that makes sense. Like, why is Earth 1 better if dwellings are late versus worse if they're early? I heard AJ say something about that too, with like late TPs meant something. He explained it to me once and it made sense, and then I like forgot it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm missing something there. To be perfectly honest, I don't play Terra Mystica any differently, really, regardless of what favor tiles I have. They're just like passive abilities. I just build dwellings whenever I can, if I can, unless I have something better to do or need to pass, basically. And then this is either scoring you points or it's not along the way. I don't know. Maybe I should think about things in a little more sophisticated of a way, but I just, regardless, and to be honest, sometimes, regardless of what the track says, I kind of just build dwellings whenever. Maybe I'm a little too, I don't know what the right expression is, but like lazy with that, but I do just kind of like spam dwellings. I guess, yeah, I'm a little bit too like loose with dwelling stuff. Like I just sort of spam them wherever it's convenient, wherever I can get them down at the cost of favor tile points, track points, and sometimes even towns a little bit. Like if I can get a dwelling down, I kind of just do it. I've been becoming a little bit more conservative. I mean, this game doesn't show that, but I actually have been trying to plan out towns a little bit better. But in fact, having dwelling scoring late can make Earth 1 less important. I'll have to think on these things, guys. I don't really know. But yeah, when there's like a 20-point variance, I never really know. I kind of get why Giants kind of got away with stuff. The cults were very open. I mean, it was a 5-priest commitment and a cult town, but 20 cult points, 5 priests, and a cult town, that's pretty good. It's like 4 points a priest, no 3 steps. So cults were pretty good for Giants. Being able to just connect these red hexes seems good. Usually something here gets cut off, or this gets cut off by witches. I guess witches dug this early too, as opposed to getting tempo up here. So there's some stuff I can see about Giants' game why it was really good. And the last round, this passing stuff was like kind of just random breaks, right? Like we all just had long rounds, and like I didn't count it out, but we all just did the slowest thing possible, and it turned out that they got pass tiles. So Giants, I can kind of see they got away with this. I chose to connect, which meant I left this open, so they got this stuff and some pass down points and some cults. So I can kind of see where Giants game went really well. I don't see why mermaids are like 20 points better than me here, other than I guess they opened double dig. They got Earth 1. They got, I guess they just got the favor tiles they wanted. They still just managed 2 towns. I guess they were in a good position because they were able to open with temp ship, and so although they were sandwiched, they dominated green. Like, green wasn't really a problem for them. So in the auction, we were evaluating them as a sandwiched faction, and by the end of round 1, they had enough board space as though they weren't really playing sandwiched. Like, they just had the space they needed. Yeah, scored 4 points of pass tiles. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I guess pass tiles were kind of rough. So maybe that's part of it. Because not all of my, like I've said this before on streams, but like, you know, if you miss a points pass tile, it's fine, but you kind of want to make it worth it, where like you pass on the cult coins, or, you know, even the 2 workers if you're engineers or whatever, or like a spade if you're fakirs. Like you want to make it worth it when you're giving up those points. And there was a couple rounds where I was on like worker power again, and then the priest in the last round. So it wasn't like I was getting like 7 coins. Like I played a cultist game recently that went pretty well, and it was like in the last round I didn't get a pass tile, but I passed on to 8 coins, right? So you're getting some compensation for that. And so I think if you calculated like the sum of all of the stuff I got from my pass tiles, it wasn't that explosive, given that I didn't get 4 points. Scoring tiles went 30, mermaids 37. Yes, that's the track. Yeah. Yeah. So they hit the track just as well. Pretty much. I hit the track a little bit better than mermaids, but they had 15 favorite tile points I didn't. But mermaids did really well on this. I guess they were on the TP tile in the TP round. And then into the dwelling tile in the dwelling round. So they got 16 pass tile points in the last 2 rounds. And I had the dwelling tile, but it was in the round where I was building trading posts, which sometimes you can end up just building back out dwellings, but I didn't have the resources to do it. Templed for Air 1 instead, and so I didn't end up building more dwellings out, so it wasn't the greatest. Anyhow, thanks everyone for tuning in on this one. Not sure when I'm playing another one, but I will let y'all know. I'm also going to be streaming Tuesday League tonight with Ryan the Man and Danny B on my channel. I think it's America Div 1, so we're just going to be doing some commentary on that and possibly checking in on some other games. So tune in for that. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.